going. You have a strength to overcome any challenge that you face in life. I'm Phindile. I'm coming from a rural area called Wazulimovu. At home we are five. We have 5 kids and I'm the eldest one. And then I'm willing to learn everything and I'm able to do anything in life that's overcome. Yeah, I'm willing to learn. So yeah, I was at home trying to look for a job. But unfortunately, in terms of today, they want experience, which I didn't get at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was at home trying to find. I was so excited, but I was nervous at the same time.
Yes,
because I can tell I've never been in a workplace before, But yeah, I was excited that I'm gonna get this opportunity to work, and then I was nervous. But yeah,
you were the only new one here.
Yes, I was the only new one when I came. The hardest moment that I get here is when first time it was a client. It was not an easy client. It was a very difficult client to do.
I know.
I was so
There's always usually clients in the salons. There's always that one that always just trouble.
Yes.
Small mistakes. Yes,
I was so afraid, and then I had to do a color on her. And color is not easy. When you do a color, you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
I was so nervous, but I did it.
You did it.
Yes.
She left happy, or she?
She was very happy. She even gave me a tip when she left.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
This working environment.
When I walk in, and then I know everything. Every time when I come here, I know, okay, I have to do this, I have to do this, and I have to do, and I do everything that's I'm supposed to do. And that's when I know, I see this. Now I'm good, and I don't feel like.
Yeah. Once you are used to everything, you don't have to ask anyone.
I don't have to ask anyone. And there's no one who's standing next to me, showing me this how to do it. That's how. That's where I feel this.
Yeah. Nice. Now.
Employment provision, I think that would be now where I've been a hairdresser for many years, so like 40 odd, and Keratin Culture sort of just evolved from a keen interest in hair. I have naturally curly hair, so I've always found that hairdressers sort of vie away from curly hair. And when Brazilians and stuff like that came, I decided to start a Brazilian forward hairdressing salon. I didn't take off like that. In fact, I'm sort of a technically trained hairdresser that's more I love colour. And so the colour started the whole business, and Brazilians just was gentle into it. And I found that the whole idea of the Brazilian hair salons was to be able to create employment quickly. Well, the ongoing is fantastic because I'm not really techie, and so I'll always, with anybody at the success team, I always say, please WhatsApp me, because I don't really look at my emails. And I must say, every one of you guys have been amazing, because you'll have understood that so I don't know how to just do this and do that and copy and paste and all of those.
I understand,
You guys have been amazing. We were definitely missing Phindile. An extra hand. I don't know if that's changed much socially. You sort of cut your coat according to your cloth, especially in the industry. So if I have 2 long-standing staff members that I could not live without. My staff are just another appendage as far as I'm concerned. They're just another part of me. And if one arm is not working, the other arm actually just fits and stabilizes the whole. I have a little story that's a thing that has touched my heart so much. at the beginning of every month, you have to buy groceries for the salon and stuff like that. Everything that the salon needs to clean and to teas and coffees and all of that. And I didn't realize that I was sick over end of 1 month in, beginning of into the next other month. And I was off for a whole week, and my staff just operated. And I must have come in around about the 8th of the month and was working. And at the 10th, I realized, oh my goodness, I didn't buy any groceries for the salon. And you have to have groceries to operate. And I turned to them and I said, guys, how's it that we've got all the groceries? Who bought it? And they said, no, we put together and we bought it.
That's beautiful. It definitely speaks to the work environment.
All three of them put together their own money.
That's beautiful.
And I said, okay, I'll reimburse you. And it's okay.
That is beautiful.
We wanted to do that for you. That's family. That's not staff.
That
you know.
is beautiful. Thank you.
They were great.